Kim, what do you want to say?
Kim, could
Theo, just get it off my face and let's go to someone else. I don't know what to say. Please.
Say hello.
Hello.
Maggie, say hello.
Hello. Hi. Who am I saying hello to?
A very, very passionate, incredible, amazing group of people that has come on this wild, weird journey that Kim and I started during the pandemic. And when the pandemic first started, and for some reason it's taken on a life of its own.
Wow.
And we've been doing this, it feels like, for 96 years, but it's
No, seriously, Maggie, 95 and a half years.
I can't believe you've relived every single episode.
No, more than that.
Right?
Maggie, we had never seen it. We'd only seen premieres and finales. We had never really watched the show when it aired.
Maggie, did you? Mag, tell the truth. Did you?
I watched some of it.
Me
I
too.
probably watched all of the first season.
Right.
Because especially at the beginning of something, I feel like it's really important to know like what the tone of something is, and I remember watching those first few episodes and being like, oh, what the fuck? Like, okay, like the music and the way it was cut and everything else, it was like a whole thing. It was like super specific. So I watched the beginning, and then I probably, for a lot of seasons, did what you did. I would tune in now and again. I would watch the beginning and the end.
But you were coming off, because I had watched Mad Men, right? So
I watched all of season 7, the one I wasn't in. I'll say that.
Did you?
Did
I was
you?
going to ask you that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You watched the whole thing.
Oh yeah. I was like, I gotta see my friends. I gotta see what happens. I gotta see where the fuck this goes.
We missed you, girl. We missed you so much. Perlman, I mean, it's a whole different thing.
And we'll get to that, but I want to talk about, so wait, you were doing Mad Men, which I remember, obviously, right as Mad Men was ending, you did this. It was kind of like one to the other, right?
Yeah, yes. Mad Men was like, I want to say it was like airing when we shot the pilot, or it had just aired. So I did one
I think
season.
that's right. I think that's right, Mag.
Mad Men. And it was just a 1-season role. And so then I was auditioning, and before the show had really hit the airwaves, I got the job with doing Sons. And so we were sort of filming the first season while Mad Men was kind of becoming a thing, which was super weird.
Did you have to do like chemistry reads and all that stuff? Did you have to do the whole bit?
For Sons?
Yeah.
Yeah. I came in with Charlie. We had a whole old school in some auditorium on the Fox lot.
No shit.
All the executives and Kurt and no, it wasn't just like a chemistry read for Kurt. It was like I was basically doing a test. It was my test audition, and it was for like that room full of executives, which was super strange. It wasn't for a camera. It was for a room full of people. Yeah.
Just so weird. I used to do those for like when do you ever test for pilots for sitcoms and like nobody laughs and it's like, and they say if they laugh, you're not getting it. I used to do that.
I never tested for a sitcom.
No, neither did I. It wasn't on my to-do list.
Oh man, it's so weird. They're all sitting there, they're right there, and then you're doing these jokes, but they don't laugh at all. And like you can't be impacted by that, because if they do laugh, apparently that means like you're not getting it. And it was like,
Jesus Christ.
And it's like, this is not normal. So wait, so you did the chemistry reading for Kurt, because we all did, well, Kim came on later. Kim came after the pilot. So that's a whole nother different thing. Kim wasn't in the original pilot. Kim and Ron weren't in the original pilot. You remember? Scott Glenn.
I know Scott Glenn was, but I'd forgotten that you weren't in the original pilot.
No, Emilio played the Tig role.
Emilio was the sergeant at arms, and we had Scott Glenn who played Clay. You guys shot the pilot. 3 months go by. I get my call on the golf course that they go, oh, they're going to reshoot it. They're going to spend 1.5 million reshooting. They had to recast the sergeant at arms part, and they got a new Clay. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so Maggie, you must remember.
The reason I didn't know this was because I didn't have any work with any of you.
Right.
People, for that pilot.
Yeah.
So I
We
probably
never saw
didn't
you.
even, I probably didn't even know that you weren't in the original pilot. Anyway.
I actually I could tell you and I over the years, now that I'm watching it, because what episode are we on, Kim?
We're about to do the final episode of season 6, where Her Highness, who's right there, beautiful, there she is. We're about to do that one next week, and that's why we clawed, we fought, we found you, Maggie, and you just said, yes, please, can we come on? Can I come on this show that you're doing? So that's why, we're so happy.
So Mag, I want to say something, because I'm going to say it because it was so, I'm telling you now that I'm watching this, and you can be embarrassed or you can be whatever. You are my favorite actor on the show by far. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you why before you say it. Your character takes this incredible journey of like, there's so many things that happen that I didn't know. And you just said something in an episode we watched that I keep highlighting. You said, like, look what you've done to me, to Jax. Mm-hmm. And it was like the most heartbreaking line I'd ever heard, because the character had been totally wrecked. And here's Kim and I with our heads up our ass the last few years, thinking like he had this stuff with his daughter, which was so horrible. Juice had all this horrible stuff happen to him, which was so horrible. And we were walking around like these bad things happen. But Tara had the worst stuff happen. What was your like mental state for like those 6 years?
Holy shit, no doubt, Maggie. How was it?
My mental state was fine. I mean, I had a really good time working, but I have a really, I'm able to let it go. Like when I leave set, I really let it go. And, the thing that's interesting is I still dream about the world sometimes, because the world was so intense and like operatic, and the stakes were always so high, and, everybody's emotions were all over the place, and that was the job. But, it was also just like a community of people who were having like a really good time. And the world is so far removed from like my world and my reality that, you get out of the clothes and the boots and whatever, and your cut, I guess, if you had one. And, I go home. I don't know. I had a really good, healthy time working on the show. It felt, I think all of the emotional stuff for me was probably just cathartic, more than it was traumatizing. I mean, in general, I don't know, Kimmy, you come from the theater, but like when you do theater and you play out traumatic or hard things, you have to do it night after night after night after night. But I feel like on camera, when you're telling these stories, you live it, you just live it, and you live it once, and then it's over. And I always feel that way, at least.
I couldn't agree with you more. And I know Theo will say the same thing, but Maggie, to actually have scenes with you, with Tara, as Tig, there were so few of them that I remember pretty much all of them. Yeah. I remember saddling up to you on the bike once when the parents were fighting and Ron didn't take his fucking helmet off like an idiot, and he was so good in the scene, but he kept the helmet on. I kept going, "You're gonna take your helmet off, right?" He goes, "No, I'm gonna leave my and then you got to come and sit on the bike with me, and I just remember being saddled up to you going, I'm with Maggie fucking Siff. And I remember Theo and I, Charlie, we all saw you in New York doing
theater. We went to that Round Theater.
Yeah, on 42nd, same theater that Brenna did the Wolves at. I'm telling you, it was just so electric to watch your work. And Theo's not making this up, Siff. Your fucking work on this show is, now that Theo and I are watching every show and actually talking about it, and I know nothing about this show, and yet I was in every fucking episode. Like, it's just been such a joy to watch your fucking arc on this show, Mag, really.
That's really sweet of you guys. Thank you.
Hey guys. If you want to see this full episode, click on our subscription service down below, where we have not just the rest of the Reaper Review episodes, but we have everything else, which is our other show, Theory,
Discord, merchandise, Q&As, so much going on. I can't even keep up, Theo.
Greeting videos that we
Come
send
on,
to
come on.
everyone, our merch shops, our exclusive gear, plus again our other show, Theory, that Kim and I also do. So hey, continue the journey of Reaper Reviews, and also come start the new journey with our Theory show. And that's it. We'll see you there. We appreciate it.
See you soon. Can't wait. Appreciate you all.
Let's go.
Bye-bye.